Are you looking for a place to hold your next reception? Well, Waterford Receptions is a premier event venue in Northern Virginia with 2 locations in Fair Oaks and Springfield. And here with more about planning a menu for an event is their corporate executive chef, Mike Rogers. Welcome, Chef Rogers.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You have set up quite the spread here, which is just a taste, no pun intended, of what Waterford offers. And
Absolutely.
First of all, let's start off with what you're giving away. You're part of the wonderful prize package being offered. Tell me about the prize.
Well, it's a free party for 200 people. You can use it for anything. You can use it for a wedding. You can give it away. You can use it for a bar mitzvah, quinceañera.
Anything you need to party for 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours,
people.
Food, beverage, servers, pretty much everything you need to have a party.
Excellent. Well, with all the options of what people want to celebrate, picking the right menu really goes into what the feel of the party will be. So, I mean, most people think like, oh, it'll be classy if I just have a seated meal.
Right.
But then people really feel like they're a hostage in their chair, right?
Absolutely.
So tell me about sort of the feel of parties and what is the best menu for that.
Well, we sit down with all of our customers and kind of go over and see exactly what they're looking for.
Okay.
You know, some people are like, you know, our thing is we really want to experience the food.
Okay.
So that is sometimes better for the plated meal.
Okay.
You know, the one misconception people have is with stations, where what they'll do is they'll come in, everybody will sit down, and then they'll all get up and want to go through stations, and it gets really clustered and really, you know, just like backed up.
Right.
So stations really works out the best when everything's open, when everybody gets there.
Okay.
The food's all out there, everybody can just mingle, and they mingle for about 2.5 hours, and then you really start your ceremonial process or your meetings or what have you.
Okay. So you have a station option for us here. It's the mashed potato bar.
Yeah, this is one of our favorite right here.
Okay. I like anything in a martini glass, especially when it's starchy. So tell me what we're talking about.
Well, we used to do baked potato bars, but I always thought it was kind of cumbersome trying to take a baked potato and eat it. So we do mashed potatoes in a martini glass. Here I have a sun-dried tomato blue cheese sauce. Okay. We have a pesto cream cheese. We have a regular cream cheese, or I'm sorry, sour cream. This is a chipotle if you want a little kick to it. Okay. Cheddar cheese and then bacon.
Now, are the chefs out there sort of dolloping it out, or is this sort of self-serve?
Yeah, the chefs are out there scooping it into the glass for you. Okay. And then they kind of just take it themselves.
So what do you recommend, so I can try it and tell the viewers that it's really good?
I prefer the bacon, the cheddar, and a little chipotle on there myself.
Okay, bacon, cheddar. Okay, so I'll let you do that while you tell me about the next station over here, which is a slider bar?
This is slider bars.
Okay.
Yep. We have a lamb slider that has rosemary mayonnaise on there. Okay. This one here is a crab cake slider, and that has like a remoulade sauce.
That's perfect for this area too.
Absolutely.
Good crab cakes. Okay.
Of course, just our regular slider with caramelized onions.
Just a regular slider.
Yeah, just a regular one. And then we also have the it's a buffalo chicken slider with a blue cheese sauce.
Okay, so you could have these sort of in the 2 of the 4 corners of the room. People can be enjoying it. And
yeah, and if you wanted to go a little bit heavier, we also have our pasta station.
I thought that this was going to be part of the plated dinner.
You can do that also, but we've done this also for 300 people, where we're actually, the chefs are out there sauteing the linguine and the smoked salmon. And then they just put it on the little plates.
Excellent.
So,
and then let's talk about sort of what we all think of when we think of a classy reception. Okay,
this is that one of our plated. And what this is our chicken piccata, probably one of our most popular. Okay. To date, we're sitting around about 34,000 of them this year.
I can't wait.
So this is our chicken breast, and most people think of rubber chicken. Ours is not like that. It's excellent. It's very moist. So, and it's that good.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, one of our most popular. So would you like to try a baked potato bar?
Yes, thank you for asking. Right. I would like to try that. So this reception is something that folks can win by entering the competition, but it's a way for them to really enjoy what Waterford has to offer. And you were saying that when you're choosing a reception venue, it's important to go straight to the chef, right?
I prefer that. We meet with all of our guests, sit down and see exactly what they're looking for with food. One of the funnest things that we get to do is custom make menus. I had a gal come in once. She wanted to surprise her mom, so we did the exact same menu she did 30 years ago at her wedding to surprise her mom. Yeah.
Ooh, that is spicy.
Yeah, it's got a little kick
that's
to it.
good. This is excellent.
But yeah, I would suggest meet the chef, sit down, so he has a personal experience. They know who you're talking to.
Right.
So you know, when we're cooking, we like to know who we're cooking for.
What's the going thing these days for the receptions? Like, if, you know, they used to be the chocolate fountain.
Right.
So what's the big thing now?
Cookie bars.
Cookie bars.
Cookie bars. Yeah.
So it's like you got the cookies and then the ice cream and the.
Yeah, that and just everybody brings a different cookie and you put them all out there and there's 15, 20 different kind of cookies.
Oh.
And, yeah, so that's a very popular.
I am disappointed you did not bring me cookies.
Yeah, well, maybe next time.
Okay, good. Next time. What are you looking forward to with whoever wins this prize? What would you really like to offer them?
Oh, we're just going to offer them a great experience. Show them what the Waterford way is. You know, and that way that gets it out there a little bit more that, you know, we are a fantastic venue and hopefully people will come back.
Excellent. So what is your favorite of all these meals?
I prefer the smoked salmon. I made that one when I was in Seattle.
I did not try that.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you pointed it out.
Fantastic, yeah.
When you were in Seattle, so why'd you decide to bring it here?
I traveled all around the country, just learning new things, and of course Seattle's the smoked fish and linguinis and pastas and fresh vegetables, and so this was a great one up there that we worked on.
I should have offered you some of this, but
yeah, I'm all right.
What?
Our chicken bacon, like I said, is our most popular. That one I made up in Pittsburgh and brought that down here. The baked potato bar, that's a Northern Virginia original. So
good television. People eating on television. That's not ever good, but this actually has taste to it, which is nice because I feel like when people go to receptions, it's just sort of bland food.
Right.
So they're really offering something different, eventful, and flavorful.
Everything's made there. Everything's made fresh in our place. If somebody's allergic to something, I can always take that ingredient out if I have to.
You're really attention to detail for the best experience.
Customer.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Chef Rogers from Waterford. More Let's Talk Live's coming up. Stick with us right here.